I will show you a way of cleaning the chain now while it's on the bike. The reason why it is better to do with a quick link and take the chain off, because basically when you're spraying a degreaser, or not so much a degreaser but a chain cleaner, you're going to get that chain cleaner, which is supposed to get rid of grease and grime around sensitive areas of your bike, i.e. where the wheel bearings are, and that will obviously long term cause a few issues. So taking the chain off is obviously the better way of doing that. All right, so I will show you that now. So I've shown this on my videos before. I use Pro Green MX drive chain cleaner because it is a salt-free cleaner, biodegradable, powerful degreasing agents, aluminium safe. All right, so a lot of the products out there aren't as good as that. So on this part, as I said to you, when you've got the chain on there, as you can see, the chain's not too dirty, but I haven't used the bike for a while, so it would be good to give the chain a clean, and I will show you. But when you're squirting here, you see the range of motion of that. I've just put a pedal on so I can twist this round, and all you want to do is just give it a light squirt around the chain on the outside, and then try do the other. It's okay if it gets it on the rim, it's not too much of an issue, but try and keep it away from your bottom bracket as best you can. All right, the other problem is you're going to get it in the rear mech as well. So, and then what you do is just give that a little time to rest. So once you've done that, you've given the chain a little bit of time to for the degreaser to do its job. So obviously get into the grease and grime, hopefully loosen that up. What you then will need are a couple of brushes. So a nice thick, heavy type of brush, and then a bit of a thinner brush as well. All right, and at the same time, you're gonna need a rag. You're gonna need this. Apply some water to the brushes, and then just a coating of the degreaser, and then you are going to turn the and give it a good clean. Now you're going to need to go this at the same time is also going to clean your cassette. All right, and you want to also, obviously here you're doing the top, you want to then go down the bottom and give it a bit of a brush here as well. And another good way of doing the other side of the chain is by just going on the inside of the crank itself. What you're going to do with this is you're going to keep doing this for a while on a brush, and then you're going to just do it finely over the top of the, because you're trying to get into the nook and cranny of every rivet, every link, and also doing the same on the bottom. Now, as I said, this is not the best way to do it. I've done it this way for years, but I find that my wheels and my bottom bracket after time will get wet. There'll be degreaser getting into there, cleaning out all the grease that you've got in there, helping this turn, and you'll end up having to spend a bit of money here and on the hub as well. Need to rinse, and again, this doesn't look great, but this is the only way to rinse it off. So once you know that you've rinsed all of the water, all of the degreaser off, you can then dry the chain. So then you need to make sure the chain is all dry. Take a nice clean area of the rag, and this is where you test to see. As you can see, that chain is not clean at all. So what you'd have to do is you would have to then reapply the degreaser, do the brushing and clean again, and you want to do that until that is completely dry, completely clean. That is the way that you would clean your chain as it stands on here. Hi guys, losing some light now. It's around about 7:30, 8 o'clock I think. I'm now going to show you how to clean the bike, clean the chain by taking the chain off. So that's utilising the quick link that I fitted earlier, or the missing link that I fitted earlier, and cleaning the chain off the bike, which is a lot quicker and a lot easier, obviously once you've got the quick link on. So I'll carry on with that now. So initially you just want to get yourself a nice little bowl, something like Cornish clotted cream, vanilla dairy ice cream, nice. And you want to get yourself some white spirits. Now 500ml bottle of white spirit. This was purchased from Poundland. Any guesses on how much it cost? Okay, well done. Well done. For those of you that got £1.50. Pour just a tiny dribble into. You don't want to pour too much in. The difficult thing is with this, it's not very eco-friendly, all right? So you don't want to use tons of this. You just want to use a tiny slither in the bottom of the plastic bowl. Then you want to grab your tool, and here I would suggest taking the quick link down under, actually go round again, so then there you go. So you just do what I showed you before, unclip. Be very careful here, because you don't want to lose the quick link, because if you do, the chain will just fly off. Okay, like so. Take the quick link, put that somewhere very safe. You don't need to clean it. Usually I would put that into the bowl as well, but because they're brand new, you do not need to. And then you want to literally pull the chain out, like so. Then I would fold the chain up into as small as you can, so it's going to sit into this bowl, like so. Take the rag, give it a wipe. So now what you're trying to do is you're trying to dry it off as best you can, and as you can see there's still a bit of dirt on there, but half of this could be just where you're needing to dry it off. So then what I would do there, as you can see I've done this plenty of times before, find somewhere where you can hang the chain, just to give that a bit of time to dry off. So you got that to hand. Right, people will do this differently. Let's not put that in my mouth, let's put that in my pocket. So people will do this differently. So there's no right or wrong way. As long as the chain goes in the right way, then you'll have no problems. All right. What you want to do is just make sure that as it's only got the one chain on there, you then need to take the chain behind the frame, resting it like so, and then taking this you have to try and remember which way you actually did this, because what you've got now is you're bringing the chain back through, like so, and then you're going to go through there like that. So there's a guard here which you need to go through, but just remember when you're coming here there is another guard there, so you need to go around and then inside that guard, through and inside this guard, and then you are ready. Ready to connect it. Right, you need to find that connector, that piece of wire. So here's a piece of wire. So as I said, just go a couple up. My one, it's got the easy one and the hard one, so go like so, pull that together. Actually, I'm going to do another couple more on there. There you go, like so. No, it's not. There you go. You obviously need enough so then they meet. I'm not used to this, is the new link, so I'm not used to using such a long one, usually a small one. Then you need to reapply the quick link again, remembering the arrows. So the chain is going that way, so you need to turn in like so. And then, hold on a second. Like that, sorry. Okay, so then you're happy you've got that. Get the tool. And there, people, you have a nice clean chain.